What's up, guys? Welcome back to our channel. This is too funny, guys. I'm laughing. Guys, guess what? I got a ticket, right? Got a ticket, and I'm heading up to the police commissioner's office right now to talk about this ticket, cause you can't believe, guys, I got a ticket. So yeah, going up there now to meet him, and we're taking the camera with us. So tag along, guys. Problem. Morning, sir. Yeah, man. Oh, wow. Respect, man, respect. I think I have my glasses so I can see my eyes. How are you, Powell? Yeah, man, this is my wife, Alicia. Yeah, man. You see, I real Powell. Not by, you know, get the name. Yeah, all right, yeah, I real Powell then. Yeah, man. Yeah, respect, man.
This is my boss.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm a film boss, so it works. All right, yeah, man.
It says it's all 8 persons.
Oh,
4 more.
so I can have 4 more. I have 2 win up.
Legit.
Can't call me as 2. Oh, hold on. Anthony. Wait, Anthony name again?
Anthony Anderson. Judge General Anthony.
Yeah, no judge.
He's in the intro.
And the Commissioner Anderson.
Yeah, that's what.
Just a commission, Anderson. No, for the 2 farmers.
This
Oh, go on.
that elite.
Me realize. You never see that. All right. Yeah, man. So, guys, this is Commissioner Anderson, right? So, I'm going to take care of the tickets, huh? Take care of the tickets. Yeah. So, before I started the video, I mentioned that I got a ticket. So the ticket is not actually a real ticket. It's a ticket for the expo that is going on. The police are getting very, very high tech now. So
Yeah,
you know, Mr. Rowe told us that he would give us a chance to sit down with you.
Absolutely.
You know, to speak about upcoming events. Because I realized the police getting high tech. You know, the other day, I was pulled over on the highway, and I saw him go on him phone, and I said, wait, usually
there's a book.
Yeah,
I know book.
So him go on the phone and all that stuff. So I like that, getting more advanced, getting high tech, and because we only see these things in the US on TV and all that,
Exactly.
So we really like to see that, high tech. So maybe you can tell us a little bit more about the event coming up.
Right, so it's the expo. It's transformations, people, quality, technology.
Mm-hmm.
And so what it is that the force is changing rapidly and has been. It's been a process, a transformation. It's a big organization, probably one of the biggest in Jamaica, where we have, including our civilian workers and district constables now, about 16,000 people. So it's large for Jamaica.
Okay.
It's a big organization.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, if we were in the States, we'd probably be the second largest police force after NYPD.
Oh.
So, we're actually quite large, as an organization.
Yeah, nice.
But the thing is that we're spread out doing everything. There's no other police force in Jamaica, it's just us.
Yeah.
So all the aspects of law enforcement, public safety, peacekeeping, all of that is us.
Yeah.
And so our range is significant. So we deal with anything that you could possibly think that a police officer could do in a country.
Yeah.
Plus things that when people don't know who else to call, they call us anyway. Right? So we've been building our capacity to deal with our problems, but also to deliver better service to Jamaica.
Yeah.
Right? So everything is really grounded in giving better service. But part of the journey has to be, if we want people to journey with us,
Right.
is that they have to see us. They have to see behind the veil.
Yes.
Yeah.
They have to be, apart from when you get pulled over, you should be able to interface with us in other ways.
Definitely.
I want, school kids to come in and see what the force is, what we have, how we operate.
Yeah.
And more importantly, the first one is people.
Right.
Because really that's your transformation. If you can't transform your people, the rest,
Yeah, they can.
layering on technology and
Yeah.
budgets and all that don't matter. It's
Yeah.
really about the people. And I believe our people are moving along as well.
Yeah.
We're recruiting more people than we ever have. And we're getting some good quality people. Lots of people with degrees and so on are coming to say, want to be a part of that. I suspect after the expo,
Right.
it's going to be even more so.
Yeah.
For sure.
So it's so there's a recruiting aspect to it, but more than that, there is just public awareness. People need to know. It's your force, it's not
Yeah,
mine.
yeah, man, yeah, man.
It's your, it's everybody's force. And
Yeah.
remember, the country needs a police force. It is the JCF. So it's in all of our interests to have the best force we can. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And then I believe with exposure, I believe public confidence will increase too. And sometimes when you get a diet of crime on your phone, because social media has changed
big
policing
time.
in a big way. Because what happened? What the police alone used to see, like scenes and things unfolding, now everybody gets it.
Everybody.
Now, if you get 5 of those to your phone in a day, the world is coming to an end.
Yeah.
Everything is out of control, but that's really
It's true.
it's the nature of social media. It is, and so when people feel that way, they come by it honestly. So you have to have something else that competes with that, something that gives people hope, and that you understand the direction, and that's they're the good guys too.
Yeah.
They're not just the bad guys who are doing these things. So we're actually getting some good results, but this is important that we put in some quality systems as well. What we mean is simply that what we say we're going to do is what we're going to deliver, and we deliver it consistently, and that we can deliver a certain level of service to our customers. That's it. I mean, and we measure that, so we know if we're doing well or we're not doing well. If we're not doing well, we're not just going to fix the thing. We have to go to the root cause of why, as opposed to fix the symptoms, and we just get the thing moving that way. So the expo, it starts Thursday. We're open from, I believe, 9 to 3 on Thursday. We'll shut down at 3 because we have an opening ceremony later on that night. On Friday, we go 9 to 9, Saturday 9 to 9, and Sunday 9 to 6. It is free.
It's free, so anybody
It is free. Right,
Everybody loves free.
Yeah, everybody loves free,
So,
Yeah.
what will you have on display? Like,
Oh, all sorts. Every aspect of the policing that we believe will be interesting to people. So if you're interested in CSI, you can go over there. See how we do that. See our tech, how we do that.
so I can come there and put on like a police uniform with the camera.
That's interesting. I need to tell the team that there are people who want to do that.
Yeah, man, but that's a good thing, man, and I hope you get a good turnout.
I believe so.
The thing is, the police force, the police can be very intimidating now.
Yeah.
Even most of the time I see you on TV, you're always serious and you address the issues.
Yeah, because it's about business.
Yes, I could see that different. Sit down and relax. So that you're not as intimidating as it's the same with me.
Yeah.
And people say you always look serious on TV, but in person.
No, because that's when we're working. So when you're
Work mode.
It's a work mode, and you're doing the thing at the time, because usually something has happened or something's going to happen or something. So the fact of the matter, we all in this time as well. We all have to. I mean, you guys putting yourself out there. You always know that there are people out there who have a problem with everything. You know that. The trolls and the thing.
Everything.
Right.
Yeah.
So you can't take them on. I mean, you can't let them weigh too heavily on you. Let me tell you, nobody gets criticized for doing nothing. You're doing nothing. You're affecting nothing.
Yeah.
And not trying anything. You're safe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
So, yeah, man. No.
Yeah,
If you,
man.
if you want to step out to do something,
Yeah.
you know that
Yeah.
they're going to come at you, but so what?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you have to focus on what you want to do
Yes.
and get that done.
Yeah, man.
So, as I said, the expo is us as a force revealing.
Yes.
Come and see.
Yeah.
Come and see who we are. We put in, we're replacing the station diary where they write to electronic systems, so you can just input that in, and once it's all inputted across our stations in the country, it's 186 stations across the country. So once you start getting the inputs from that for every event, your database of information is tremendous.
Yeah.
But it means that if you do something in Hanover, by the time you reach Spanish Town, with them know already, a long time, everything is mapped. How we bring in our sensors, cameras.
Yeah, man, it's good, man.
Yeah.
Because Jamaica kind of always seem to, be on the back burner when it comes to technology. Everything always start late. So it's good to.
Well, sometimes people don't know, sometimes because, one of the things that caused the thing is that people would ask some questions. Why don't you do this?
Yeah.
Well, some things we're doing a long time. You just don't think we are doing it, Yes.
Because they only post certain things, they're not going to post.
Yeah, but we've had to step up our social media too, as you know. We stepped up our thing a lot.
Everybody is a reporter now.
Yeah, everybody's a reporter.
This?
Yes.
Not even the news can get there as fast as.
And so much so that traditional media sometimes is putting out unverified things.
Yeah.
Because they have to keep up.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Man. I don't want to see it. I don't like to see it.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, man.
And people aren't, you see, people are not, it hasn't gone to the cycle where people start to make choices, like discriminate. No, this really shouldn't. I shouldn't be passing on this.
Yeah.
Everything goes. The problem is that, people become numb to things when they get a diet of it every day.
Yeah.
But that's not good either. If shocking things happen, you should be shocked.
Yeah.
Because that is what drives the response,
Yeah.
It's the, so.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but
Yeah, man.
so this is what we're up to,
A normal day.
You know what I heard?
Mhm.
I heard that he's the symbol of fitness in the forest. So I wanted to ask him, how does he keep so fit in his busy schedule?
Yeah.
Like, how do you, you're into fitness. So
So it starts day starts at 04:30. That's how you do it.
Yeah.
You can, if you try to do normal once the day starts,
yes.
and you have to do that first. If you don't take that time to do you first,
Yes.
then you may not get that time, right? Because once the day you plan your day, and then it changes moment by moment. That's just the reality,
Yeah. Definitely.
Even now where we have just we were going to have this little sit down and stuff, but already earlier today, there's been a plane crash over in St. Mary and stuff. So a lot of things that we're actually dealing with at the same time.
Yeah, anything can come at any
so
time.
anything can come up at any time, and there have been at least 3 things since this morning that were not on any schedule that have come to pass. But you see,
I don't grudge you.
no, but it's just the nature of the
Yeah.
business, different. You have to have. It has to suit you, that mindset. But again, it's been a part of lifestyle because as a career military officer before, you just every 6 months you get tested. I always felt that certainly as the boss,
Right.
because I left there after 6 years as chief. I can't do minimums.
Yeah.
Minimums don't interest me, So you have to, you want to max out. You don't want to just barely struggle through.
Yeah, man.
Right.
Yeah, that's no example.
Right.
Yes.
Yes.
Is that whether she keeps saying to me, why am I still working out like I'm still?
No, you got to. You got
It's
to.
something woman.
It's in you.
It just.
Not only that, once you do it, your brain releases
No.
drugs that make you feel good. You know, it really is. It's a real thing. It's
It
a,
is, because I mean, it's part of our daily schedule as well. Like you said, if you don't do it first thing in the morning,
Yeah.
a lot can happen that it won't happen after a while. So
Right.
that's part of our schedule as well. So that's great.
and you have to, you know, you have to, as you say, you have to find things
Yes.
that challenge you. Right now, I'm on the 7th day of a 7-day fast.
Yeah.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, so for 7 days, I only water for 7 days
Really?
to this point.
And I'm doing a juice diet and I'm struggling. This is day
Yeah. Let me suggest that juice,
Yeah.
you're probably better off doing water than juice.
2. Really?
Yeah, you know what happens with juice?
No.
So once you take juice, the insulin goes up.
Oh, so even with the natural juices as
Well,
well.
remember, it's sugar. It don't matter. Natural fructose is fructose. So once you juice, insulin goes up. Once insulin goes up, it slams down the blood sugar. Right, so blood sugar goes down, so you get hungry.
Yes.
So you have to have another juice. So you do that with insulin again. And you keep doing that cycle.
Yes.
Now, the problem is that human growth hormone, when you're fasting, will kick up many times. Right? So one, except when insulin is present. So you know, there's a science to it. You know? So if you're making your life difficult for yourself, you know. Now the natural juices, don't get me wrong, you know, there's a lot of nutrients and like vitamins and things, but it depends what your goals are, you know. Obviously, part of it is just the mental discipline
Yes,
of doing
yes,
something
yes.
for a time.
Yeah.
But it's something that is interesting.
That take a lot of discipline, man.
Yeah, well, it does,
When
but
you do
it can be done. You don't need it. You're about, what, 10% body fat all the time or something like that. You don't need it. People like me need to do that to keep
Sometimes do it to support her. You know, to support her with everything, because it's hard for her to like, you know, cook and not eat the food.
Yeah, naturally.
Smelliness and everything, but
Yeah.
I think we just got an insight. I was about to ask, like, give us insights of who you are, and I think you just gave us one. Very
man.
strong mentally, which I would expect.
Well, you have to be, you know?
Your line of work. So,
I can see why.
Yeah, so, you know, it's just...
But yeah, man, definitely we will come out and support. Not only because of Mr. Rowe.
yeah.
Not only because of Mr. Rowe, but definitely, you know, we got to meet you and stuff, and it's really.
yes.
No,
I have one last
definitely.
question.
Yeah, sure.
What does success look like for the police force for you?
For you mean with the expo?
Yes.
Okay, so...
in general.
So a couple of measures. One is that we get a significant throughput to the event, that my members carry their families there. It's very important. They come and carry their families. Because sometimes mommy and daddy go to work. You know they're police, but you don't know what it is. You are also, because you are the child of a police officer, you're very sensitive to anything being said.
Yeah.
A lot of negative things are said. So when you see for yourself,
Yes.
it puts you in a position at school or whatever, you know, to
Yes.
say something. Then we have to start a conversation, because like any other organization, sector, whatever, confidence matters. People's confidence in us matters, right? So, and the understanding that we are actually doing this thing 24/7, 365. We do not have a recess. We do not have a break. We're just at it. And that's how we do it. And the people themselves, you know, when you have an officer who, say, our crime scene people, our crime scene people are poached all the time by other places because they have so much experience. Because when you have somebody who's been to and processed 178 violent murder scenes, that person, you know, that takes a certain psychological strength, resilience to do that. I need people to, and that they do it, they're like scientists, you know, they really do this thing properly. So that's why they poach. Our officers are poached routinely by other countries, by United Nations, and so on. They're pulled in because they once you get one, you gotta want more. So I need my Jamaican people to appreciate our officers the way other people do in other countries.
Yeah.
You know, so that's really
Trust.
Yeah, the whole the trust and thing, and just to know how much we actually do in communities. There are very few organizations, if any, that do as much in communities as we do. You know, it says, but people don't know.
People don't worry about it.
Yeah. So the idea that, you know, even the thought that communities don't trust us, that's really not true. There are people they don't trust. There may be some police officers, but they always have a police officer they do trust.
Yeah.
You know, and we get a lot of information that way and so on. So success is people at least not necessarily seeing us differently, but appreciating what their JCF is. What is Jamaica's police force? You know, to strip away all the narratives and all of the things, what is it? So come and see it.
Right.
So that's it. That's
Yeah.
it.
See it.
My
Yes.
job. My job.
You know? Yes. So we see this as a beginning, not an end
Yeah.
of the conversation with the public and with the country and so on.
The
Yeah.
relationship with the citizens.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice.
You know, and the fact that you guys have come is great for us.
Yeah.
No, thanks. You know, it's really important
Yeah.
that you come, you know,
For
that.
having us.
Absolutely.
And educating us as well, because a lot of the stuff I didn't know, you know.
Right.
As you know, I'm not Jamaican, so
Right.
sitting here and learning a lot about the force is
Right.
very enlightening. So
Yeah.
thank you.
I mean, for me, like, you know, I've been around, you know, a lot of police officers. You know, I have the privilege of having a few from my friends. So I see the human, you know,
Side of it, exactly.
Human side of it. So, you know, I
Another,
have a problem, you
how
know.
many of some of our officers are extremely bright and they're not
Yeah.
normal bright.
No, yeah.
Very bright, engaged people with interests way beyond police, all kinds of interests.
yeah.
You know, so
So I guess that's what you want the general public
yeah.
to start
Remember,
having.
people, quality, technology,
Yeah.
People.
Yeah, man.
transformation, 2023. That's what we're doing. You know?
Yeah, man.
That's the hashtag.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
come out and support.
Yeah.
And
Free.
I was
free.
free.
I will not free this. There's no free this already.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I won't take up too much of your busy time, you know.
All right.
You know, might get a next call.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, man, thanks very much.
Great.
Man.
It's so
you.
good.
With us.
Coming. Yeah.
And maybe next time we can.
Yeah, we can, of
Sit
course.
down, chat some more.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, because we actually wanted to steal you for longer. But I have to save Jamaica. So.
I'm not going to say, you know, somebody say you like to talk, you know. I'm not going to live this a rope, but somebody says I like to talk, so you're a good person to.
Sit down.
Oh, well, I mean, you know, I think it's important that, you know, with people interested, that there's a story to
Yeah,
tell.
man. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, man. I'm sure there's a lot more
Yeah.
to you that, you know, you'd like to,
Yeah.
general public would like to know, you know. Because, you know, it's good when people say, you know,
Yeah.
well, you're all human beings.
I mean, culturally, for somebody like me, it's not normal to put myself out there.
Yeah.
I'm always about the work.
Correct.
I'm not interested in.
For sure.
But
It's-
it's something you have to learn because, as I say, the space, the media space is being filled with all kinds of.
Yeah.
So if you're not in there,
Yeah.
then it's.
Understand that fully.
Right. Yeah.
All right, so
All
yeah,
right.
man, we'll leave you to your busy
All
schedule. Go eat some food and
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Good.
thanks again.
Great.
Thanks.
Okay.
So whenever you're free, it could be like end of year, next year, tomorrow, next week, you know, just let
Yeah,
us
yeah.
know.
All right.
When you have like, you know, an hour to spare,
Yeah.
you know, just let us know and
Yeah.
we'll come and have a sit down because I think the more people see the human side of you and stuff, it's like they get to the trust will build. Because we did a podcast with Mr. Rowe and people are like, I didn't know he was so educated.
Yeah.
Yeah, this man is smart. You know, like, you know, a lot of things because people think police stuff.
Right. Yeah.
Right, which is so untrue.
Yeah.
So untrue. It's like
know.
one of those big myths, narratives out there. That's untrue.
So definitely, Mr. Rowe will let us know.
Yeah, man.
You know.
All right.
Let me grab this
Yeah.
microphone. You know, don't want to lock your phone mic, you know. All right, take care. Yeah, guys. So that was a vibe, you know. I know a lot of you guys come on here to see if I really got a ticket, you know.
So this is where all the development happens. Oh, Safa. Meet Miss Brown.
Hi, Miss
She's
Brown. How are you?
1,000 subscribers.
Yeah. Oh, it's you.
Yes.
Alright, guys, and she brought us to 100,000 subscribers. You know.
Yes.
I remember that day like yesterday. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm set you up.
Yeah.
Know yourself, man. Know yourself, man.
That's how it is.
But nice to meet you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you're pretty in person.
Thank you.
You hear that?
Me love ears.
This is sports development and logistics portfolio. And so
Yes, sir.
this is
Afternoon.
so these are my staff. You know, Mr. Riley, right? Mr. Sims and Mr. Facey. I mean,
Yes,
so,
sir.
yeah. What more than that?
Only how far eggs? How far all of them egg there? Whole for egg? Farmer. All right, sir.
Alright, and this is my office. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, this is my. Yeah.
Watch a beard. I just say man a beard.
That when we the school, I was on study leave.
What man?
That's cool.
It look like we need to get a picture to put up in your godchildren.
Yeah, that's right. Yes, you have a space. Yeah.
We'll
No.
frame it for you.
When I put the picture of me, I'm not going to look at me at that time.
Problem man, you know. Yeah.
Mad. It's a vibe. It's a vibe.
When I was
Alright, we like your office.
the cartoon section, I think.
We like your office. You know him have to come show off him office already. Him have to show off. You can show off, listen, man.
We haven't been in his office before.
Yeah.
Right?
That's right.
See, nice. You see, them service it every day. You hear a bloke cool and
I mean, it
Construction.
I mean, it's hardly used. because
the ear feels
most of the-
clean.
Most, yeah. See, when we're busy doing work,
We're not run over here in nothing. We're not even. We're not doing nothing.
yeah. Because I mean, I spend most of my time
Yes.
in the field, you know, managing all the
Yeah,
projects and
farmer.
all of that.
You're going to feel that.
Manage all the projects, all the projects.
How do you deal with him?
Yeah, yeah. That's why we're gonna lock him up.
Yes.
This is real.
Yeah, remember when they bring this from, which country?
Guyana.
This one again?
Guyana.
Guyana, real something, you know?
Come off.
Real something, you know? And then when they bomb it and probably clear it so it not stink.
Oh, and then they
And put marble in the eye them. Them tail, how's that tail, yeah?
tail.
Raw,
Yeah. But
look like him that try wake up. A wiggling tail.
we can't post this now because the wildlife people them come to it.
Every day I'm gonna step on ants. But they complain.
Oh, that's Miss Morgan.
Hi, Miss Morgan. You have egg too. Yeah. But I get egg today. Look like a gift. All right. Take care.
So, can you come upstairs?
Stairs.
Yeah, man. Yes. So, yeah, I'm sending somebody now to pick up. What's the other
To me
thing?
too.
All right, I'll send them.
The office them nice, man.
Sure.
I like it. Police them live life.
Yeah.
Police them live life. No more the office down there. Your boss, more the office. You know.
You want the office?
Yeah, man. Got the AC alone. AC alone.
Mr. Staff passing through, and his wife, the Powells. That's DCP's staff officer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hello. Hi. How are you?
Yes.
They want put you on camera. They want put you on camera today.
Okay.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
Pleasure. Nice to meet you too. Yes, I'm Margaret. My pleasure.
Nice to meet you. You know, we just passing through, you know? Yeah, man. He want to show off, so.
He
Want to
met
show
the
around the place.
commissioner earlier, so yes.
Yeah, man. All right. Have a nice day. Yeah, man.
All right. Take care. Okay.
I love all the touches.
Yeah. So yeah, ladies here. Meet the Powells. Yeah.
Hello. Good afternoon.
So this is where they deal with welfare. So they deal with when officers are sick, when officers are injured. I mean, these are the guys that make sure they're okay, make sure they recuperate well. I mean, whatever the officers need to make them comfortable, these are the guys that pull it off. Yeah, man. Yep.
And more. So, you're not seeing eggs.
Egg? More egg on us or so? But
That's how we're so fit, you know. Listen, take good.
yeah, man. I take care. Bye. Hello, Mr. Garrett.
Hello. How are you?
And this is Natalie. I'm Natalie.
I'm always behind the scenes. I'm sorry.
Yeah, glad to see you, Natalie. Nice to meet you.
Alicia, nice to meet you.
Okay. Go on. But every minute song come up, even the jokes then, you know?
Even sometimes some
one of them I call him same time. When the muffler one came out. The thing when we were talking about the muffler, I call him same time. I say, yo, what am I gonna do with my car? I say, don't worry, man, don't worry.
March. My brain just to the fourth. No, I knew, but the May part threw me off. I'm like, are we May already?
This is a song of Powells, Something King.
And Alicia Powell.
And we are inviting you guys out to Transformation JCF 2023.
People, Quality, and Technology Expo.
And guess what, man? It's free. So make sure you come out.
It's May 11th to May 14th at the National Arena. We will be there, so make sure you bring your entire family.
I'll definitely be at the arena. Right
True.
beside the stadium.
That's true. We're going to bring the kids, so make sure you're there. If you watch the Powells, make sure you support and you come out and we can see each other, say hi, and learn about the
And nobody like get locked up. Nobody like. I promise you, the police not gonna lock up anybody. So come out, make sure you come out. And again, it's free.
Yeah, free. Very much. You don't have to buy anything, just bring yourself
Yeah,
and
buy
your
food.
family.
Buy food.
Just come, just show up.
That was perfect. That was perfect. Couldn't get it.
Bye.
Feel like we were rehearsing this song.
Alright, take a picture. Should we, yeah? Like I'm a pose, see pictures here. I'm point two. I'm point two.
Well, I mean, we should get we can shoot this.
I just take a picture it as a clickbait so people click on it.
Yeah.
To get people's attention.
Yeah, because I'm going to
Can you take Alicia home as of spending the night?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
food in there. Food in there.
Yeah, man, we provide food 3 meals a day.
No, we have my choice. Because at this point, me I got jail willingly, you know. So me I forget. This can be my jail with the AC. As me get food, people bring food, come give me alright.
Exactly.
Alright. Alright, I go home then. we go have my person at home. Oh,
He
God.
loves too much
Yeah, them
theatrics.
kids have me as hostage.
Literally.
Kids them have me as hostage.
Yeah.
Alright guys, thanks for joining us today. On this episode, we had an interesting conversation with the commissioner. Cool guy, you know? Cool. Too cool for school. You know?
But the main thing is make sure you check out the expo from May 11th to the 14th. It's free,
Yeah.
so make sure you're out there. The Powells will be there, so make sure you're there.
Come out and support. It's free. Free. We love freeness. If it wasn't free, I wouldn't go, you know?
You know.
Alright.